Okay, why didn't OBS pick up my mic? Like, oh, whatever. I'm going to open the curtains. I was gonna say something. I don't know what. I feel like I'm going into this pretty blind overall. I'm not even completely sure what the whole concept of the game is and the story and stuff. I heard you're you're trying to escape the library or something and use pages which are like they're like either units, like like people you can use as soldiers or moves, maybe. I don't know which they are. You know, there's the library, they got all the Sephirai, I still don't know which is the plural. I mentioned they have a different title now. Angela's there. Roland's there. He's like an actual normal guy, so I heard. You can fight abnormalities. And I know like pretty generally how the battle system works. Like I know you got coins, and you can clash probably. There's dice. Yeah, point is I don't actually know too much. English. Let me just switch specifically to Library of Ruina. I don't even know how it's pronounced. Like, is it Ruina? I don't know. Guessing that's a load game button. Resolution. Sure. Yo! That's the fucking LobCorp menu sound. And the production quality is like so much higher. Canard? Go out to the street, my hands in my pockets.
아직 이곳을 나갈 수는 없어. 끝까지 나는 자유롭지 못하네. 분수에 맞지 않는 꿈을 품어서는 안 된다는 거야.
젠장 불안 눈물.
Angela?
이딴 방식으로 일을 처리할 줄이야. 뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 이 연기들은 뭐고?
Okay, is this supposed to be this blurry? I'm not so sure anymore. What happens if it's still blurry? Is this supposed to be? Okay, I don't know. I guess I'll just trust it for now.
믿을 수밖에.
한 번만
okay.
말할게.
I stopped paying attention to what he was saying. Okay, whoops, that's not how you exited.
난 복잡하게 돌려서 말하는 것을 정말 싫어해. 그러니까 괜히 말 늘리지 말고 묻는 말에만 대답해. 넌
Wait, no.
넌 어디서?
I thought that was an auto
그리고
button.
어떤 목적으로 이곳에? 그리고 어떻게 들어왔지?
Okay, no more doing funky shit, I guess.
난 복잡하게 돌려서 말하는 것을 정말 싫어해. 그러니까 괜히 말 늘리지 말고 묻는 말에만 대답해. 물론 질문도 하지 마. 넌 어디서? 그리고 어떤 목적을 가진 채 이곳에 어떻게 들어왔지?
뭐야? 넌 누군데? 아, 속이 메스껍고 울렁거리는데.
내 다리.
난 경고했고 넌 어겼어. 다시 한번 물어볼게. 넌 어디서, 그리고 어떤 목적으로 이곳에, 그리고 어떻게 들어왔지?
Oh, there it is.
그냥 길을 걷다가 정신을 차려보니 여기였어. 어떻게 들어왔는지 몰라. 진짜 오른쪽 다리에서 피가 줄줄 나오잖아. 이런 영문도 모르는 곳에 올 생각은 전혀 없었다고. 난 오후 1시쯤에 대충 일어나서 무작정 13구 골목 어딘가를 걷고 있었고, 이왕 나온 김에 목적지도 있으면 좋겠다 싶어서 이번 주 스페셜 샌드위치를 판다는 햄앤팡팡이란 곳에도 들리려고 했어. 아무튼 당장에 빠져나갈 돈은 많지 일거리는 없지. 1인 사무소라 해도 나 혼자서 어떻게든 먹고 살...
너무 길게 말했어. 다음엔 나머지 왼쪽 팔과 왼쪽 다리야. 목적도 없고 이곳으로 오게 된 방법도 모른다라. 넌 누구지?
그냥
He's a fixer.
내만 밑바닥 해결사야. 대체 뭐야 여긴. 넌 누구고? 한 개만 자르다가 갑자기 2개를 가져가 버리는 건 반칙이잖아.
질문은 내가 해. 이름은?
롤랑.
좋아. 이곳은 도서관이야. 그리고 아직 손님을 받기 전이지. 그런데 네가 갑자기 튀어나왔어. 이곳에 초대받지 않은 손님은 절대 들어올 수 없도록 설계하느라 많은 수고가 들었는데 말이야.
젠장, 내 팔다리가 장사 미천이었는데 새로 구할 돈도 담보도 이제 없단 말이야.
He actually just like lying there,
일어나.
limbless.
내 다리, 내 팔. 뭐야? 멀쩡하게 붙어있잖아.
이걸로 다시 팔을 휘두르고 걸을 수 있을 거야. 전에 몸보다 더 쓰기 편하도록 몇 가지 재구성을 해두었어. 네가 무단 침입을 하기는 했지만 내가 일방적으로 앗아갔으니 그에 대한 사과의 표시야. 난 인내심이 많고 자상하거든.
인내심이 많기는 개뿔. 이걸 고맙다고 해야 하는 거야? 그리고 아직도 경고가 유효한 건 아니지?
그래. 네가 기절해 있는 동안 나도 몇 가지 생각을 해봤거든. 결론은 이거야. 너는 이곳에서 나를 도와줘야겠어.
뭐? 요즘 조직에서는 이런 식으로도 납치를 하는 건가? 아니면 이곳은 날개 중 한 곳이야? 특이점 연구 실험 대상자들을 여기저기서 납치한다고 하는데 내가 아는 사람도 그런 실험의 피해로 차원을 넘나들게 됐다고. 결국 내 팔자가 그렇지.
여기는 도서관이야. 어떤 조직을 말하는지 모르겠지만 적어도 날개는 아니야.
관심 없어. 뭐든 간에 난 여기에 갇혀서 무언가를 착취당해야 하는 거지?
그래. 너를 살려두는 이유는 2가지야. 첫 번째, 초대받지도 않았는데 이곳에 들어온 것에 대한 분석이 필요해. 이유도 모르고 너를 밖으로 내보내거나 살려두는 건 도서관에 있어서 크나큰 위험 요소야. 뭐, 이제 너도 내 허가 없이 나갈 수 없는 몸이지만. 2번째, 난
Did we leave
이제부터
without
도시에
permission in
대한
the first
책을
place?
얻으며 단 하나의 절대적인 책을 구할 거야. 이 과정을 도와주면 돼. 넌 도시에서 살고 있는 인간이니까 여러 가지 도움이 될 거라 기대하고 있어.
언젠가 이렇게 될 줄 알았어. 쥐도 새도 모르게 사람들은 사라지고 고깃덩이가 돼서야 발견되고 그러니까.
조심성도 없고 운도 없는 녀석들이라고 비웃었는데 막상 당해보니 이건 조심성이고 뭐고 전혀 상관도 없는 거였네.
목숨에 대해서는 걱정하지 마. 너는 이곳에서 내가 허락하지 않는 한 죽을 수 없어.
Oh boy, another purgatory.
미치광이 연구소 같은 부리였나?
산채로 옥수수랑 태엽 같은 걸 뱃속에 쑤셔넣고 입에서 팝콘을 쏟는 팝콘 기계 인간 같은 걸 만들려고?
완전 꽝 중에 꽝이구만. 그냥 깔끔하게 죽여주는 게 더 나을 텐데.
앞으로도 또 그런 개소리를 하면 그 말대로 팝콘 기계 인간이라는 것으로 만들어줄게. 난 말 같지도 않은 소리에 일일이 반응하는 개짓거리를 너무나도 오래 반복해왔거든.
죄송합니다.
정식으로 인사를
I did
할게.
not expect her to say
내 이름은
that.
엔젤라. 이 도서관의 관장이자 사서야.
엔젤라. 좋은 이름이네. 그래서 내가 뭘 해야 하는데?
Oh, it's not auto anymore.
도서관에 초대된 손님을 응대해주면 돼. 내가 고심해서 작성한 초대장으로 손님을 부를 거고, 넌 초대에 응해 이곳으로 오는 손님을 접대하면 되는 거야. 넌 실제로 도시에서 살았고 해결사 일까지 했다고 했으니까 다양한 손님을 더 능숙하게 접대할 수 있겠지.
뭐 그래봐야 퇴물이 된 구급 해결사지만 말이야. 접대라는 것은 뭐야? 바람잡이나 웨이터 같은 일이라도 하는 거야?
I think the Steam description was like guests come to the library trying to beat up the librarians to get the absolute book. But she's looking for the book. I guess she expects more people to like stumble in here, huh? Also, I just realized. Am I... Okay, I'm recording in 1080p. Alright. Or am I? Okay, I am. I think. Anyway.
말 그대로 입장한 손님들을 상대해주면 돼. 물론 물리적인 의미에서. 도서관이 손님들에게 시련을 주면 그 과정에서 책이 펼쳐지기 마련이야. 시련을 극복한 손님은 책을 얻을 자격이 있는 거지.
Library presents guests with an ordeal and books will open up in the process. Guests who have overcome the ordeal will be deemed worthy to earn their books. Does she mean ordeal in like the LabCorp way, or am I thinking too much about it?
응대하는 과정에서 네가 죽더라도 그건 잠시뿐. 도서관이 폐관하면 넌 다시 일어날 거니까 걱정하지 마. 이곳에서는 내 허락 없이 잠들 수 없으니까.
So she's allowing guests in now?
너 혹시 해결사한테 무슨 환상 같은 거 있어? 그것도 구급 해결사한테? 난 그렇게 다재다능한 해결사가 아니야.
내가 할 바는 아니지. 매뉴얼은 준비해뒀으니까 방법은 적당히 찾아봐.
읽어보니 대충 뭔진 알겠어.
초대장을 펼쳐놓고 손님들에게 대접할 책을 등록하면 돼.
그러면
초대장은 자연스럽게 전달될 거야. 준비된 책이 필요한 손님들에게.
그렇게 얼렁뚱땅 진행된다고?
초대장은 도서관과 마찬가지로 많은 정성을 쏟아서 빚어낸 내 작... 그래? 나침반 같은 거라고 생각하면 이해가 빠르겠네.
방향을 알려주는 그 나침반?
맞아. 초대장은 내가 얻고자 하는 단 한 권의 책으로 인도해 줄 거야. 그리고 책에 따라 초대장이 붉게 변할 때가 있어. 붉은 초대장은 이야기가 흐를 수 있도록 하는 손님들을 알려줘. 붉은 초대장이 의도하는 것과 어긋나면 이곳에서 멈추게 되는 거지.
초대장을 받는다고 그 손님이 반드시 온다는 보장은 없잖아.
있어. 그렇게 되어 있거든. 그리고 손님들은 자신의
왜?
의지로 초대장을 받고 도서관에 입장하는 거야.
도시치고는 굉장히 점잖고 공정한 방식이네. 대부분은 타이에 의해서 동의도 없이 목숨을 잃기 마련이지.
아무튼 그래서 책들을 얻으면 어떻게 되는데?
도서관은 창대한 가능성의 공간이야. 나조차 아직 도서관의 무한한 공간과 힘을 헤아릴 수 없어. 그렇기에 책들을 통해 도서관을
You
채워가며
fucking made the
완성할
library,
거야.
didn't you?
그리고 손에 넣을 거야.
What did she just say?
나와 이 도서관을 완성시켜줄
Leave the library
단
by
하나의
filling you with
완벽한
books.
책을.
완벽한 책이라. 그 책도 분명 내가 아는 책과 다른 의미의 책이겠군.
Open the
Oh shit, okay.
lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clockwork orange.
crazy.
Till I finish my beat. Cut it off, cut down your nose. All the silver loyalty is gonna get you killed. You may broke it on convenient theories. For the puppets on TV, there is comfort in the streets. If you're gonna control me, at least make it interesting theatrically. Windows ahead for me. Think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out one line, two lines, three lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hope for curiosity. There are still happy answers left for my discovery. What's the color of the electric ship you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
All those like Matrix-y characters do feel very library-ish. Oh, my back. Oh, fuck. Choosing guests. A reception begins by sending an invitation to a guest whom you want to invite. You'll want to navigate to the to begin this process. Canard. I'm guessing those are the cutscenes I just watched. Select episode. Is this another, like, visual novel cutscene? Invitation. Dear guest, I formally invite you to the library. The library's books can provide you with all the wisdom, wealth, honor, and power you seek. However, an ordeal will await you in the library. If you cannot overcome this ordeal, you will be converted into a book yourself. And then Roland's, he's the ordeal, sort of. So, Angela can issue invitations that sometimes turn red, and that shows they're like important and will lead to her perfect book. And also, they control fate, but she doesn't know how they work. Okay. I don't know if I get it or not. Screen shows the list of books currently selling in the library's possession. Select the needed book now. Book of something. Okay. Continue along with the final preparations for the meeting. Damn, just one book and it turns red. Units deployable. Enemy axe. Floors available. Can I put another one in there? No. There's only one book of something. Damn, a library with only one book? When you're ready to send an invitation, confirm your choice with the send stamp.
야, 꾸물거리지 말고 빨리 담아. 치바이 협회 놈들이 언제 올지 몰라.
Screw. Atelier.
나름대로 최선을 다해 담고 있는 거라고. 이 자식 몸에 들어있는 게 요상하게 달라서 이쁘게 뜯어지지 않아.
Man, it's crazy. There's like so much voice acting. That's wild, dude.
일단 신체 개조 시술은 들어본 적도 없는데.
아무리 봐도 내장 상태가 이상해. 젠장, 발소리가 가까워지고 있어. 깔끔하게 잘라낼 생각하지 말고 그냥 잡아 뜯어서 담기나 해. 이대로는 우리 모가지가 떨어질 테니까.
몸속에 왜 이런 게 들어있는 거지?
뭐든 간에 일단 담아. 시간이 정말 촉박해. 얼추 됐어. 튀어!
아슬아슬했어.
간도 크다, 피트. 치바이 협회 담당 구역에서 이런 짓을 벌이다니.
우리에게 남은 건 이런 일들 뿐이야. 어떻게든 기어 올라가야 돼, 반드시. 내 꿈 알지? 언젠가 뒷골목의 손가락 중 하나가 되는 거.
Finger.
너같이 꿈 있는 애들은 요새 드물 거다. 우선
Did I do
남은
that?
내장을 팔아치우자고. 버림받은 걔한테 줄 상납금부터 마련해야 하니까.
그래, 이번 돈이 그 조직 밑으로 들어갈 기회를 마련해 줄 거야. 자, 한번 수학 성과를 볼까? 야, 너희 장난해? 이거 제대로 담은 거 맞아?
그래서 말했잖아. 제대로 된 장기가 들어있지 않다고.
나 무슨 엔케팔린 같은 약에 절여진 내장이라 생각했지.
It just got Anchorfallon like out to the public.
우린 분명 마취지로만
Damn, that line
처리했어.
went by fast.
전혀 손 안 댔다고.
It's like someone already blew him up.
이건 말이 안 돼. 그러면 이미 여기저기 내장이 터진 상태로 거리를 돌아다녔다는 건데.
혹시 그거 아닐까? 요즘 들리는 소문에 의하면 산채로 사람을 꿰어서 인형으로 만들어버리는 놈이 있다고 들었는데.
그건 나도 주워들은 게 있어서 알아. 하지만 이 내장을 봐라, 전혀 다르잖아. 그 인형은 살이나 뼈를 꿰매서 만들어졌다고 들었어. 그런데 이 자식은 상처 하나 없이 멀쩡했다고.
그러고 보니 목덜미에 동그란 주황색 문양 같은 게 있긴 했지. 문신인가 싶었는데 그런 걸 할 만한 놈은 아니었어. 일반적인 회사에 다니는 샌님이었으니까.
문양? 문신? 젠장. 설마 이상한 벌집을 건드린 건 아니겠지?
그거 말고도 이런 종이 봉투도 몸 안에 들어있었어.
봉투가 몸속에 왜 있어? 갈수록 태산이군. 이리 줘. 도서관의 초대장. 뭐야 이건?
책? 도서관에서 책을 얻을 수 있다고? 무슨 뚱딴지 같은 소리래?
Someone completes the ordeal and they get a book. Because it's a library, does that mean they have to return it eventually?
아, 결론은 꽝이네. 상납일은 내일이야. 정확히는 7시간 정도 남았어. 새로 내장 담기를 하기엔 빠듯한데.
이 초대장에 적힌 도서관이라는 곳으로 간다. 책이란 게 뭔지는 모르겠지만 선택지가 없어. 지푸라기라도 잡아야 해.
Are they like saying book in English or something?
이거 그냥 자살 행위 아니야? 어떤 곳인지 알고 간다는 거야?
상나비를 못 맞춰서 걔한테 죽든 치바이 놈들한테 잡히든 그게 그거야. 살고 싶으면 입 닥치고 따라오기나 해.
지금 본 것은
초대장이 보여주는 과정의 파편이야. 방문할 손님들의 이야기를 엿볼 수 있지.
엿보기라니 취미 한번 고약하구만.
어떤 손님이 방문할지는 미리 알아두는 게 여러모로 편하잖아. 그리고 이건 내 뜻이 아니야. 초대장의 뜻이지.
그 초대장의 기능이 참 대단하네요. 엿보기도 하고 납치도 하고 범죄 특화 도구야 아주. 이런 기능이 있다면 번거롭게 손님 받을 필요 없지 않아? 그냥 훔쳐보다가 어디 함정만 설치한 방으로 강제 이동시켜서 죽이지 그래?
그래서는 안 돼. 손님의 의지로 직접 이곳에 온다는 결과가 정해졌을 때에만 엿볼 수 있는 거야. 초대장이 내 온전한 힘인 것도 아니고 나도 빌리고 있을 뿐이니까.
그래. 도시에서 그렇게 일이 쉽게 풀릴 리가 없지.
그나저나 절박한 손님들이네.
혹시 저 문양과 터진 내장도 초대장의 효과 중 하나야?
그럴 리가. 전혀 관계없어.
How can you tell?
초대장은 응당 받게 될 손님에게 도착할 뿐이야.
그러면 저 요상한 일은 다른 누군가의 짓이란 거군. 해결사 생활을 조금 하긴 했어도 저런 현상은 처음 봐서 말이지. 마치 유적의...
Ruins?
유적?
나도 잘 몰라. 그냥 들은 것뿐이니까. 마법이라고 해야 하나?
Yo, dude, if you take the word runes and if you like fat finger the S, you go a little bit over, it's Ruina.
아무튼 그런 것들이 유적에
Anyway.
있다더라고.
Magic. So what was accomplished back in LobCorp? That's what I'm wondering now.
뭐가 됐든
If
우리는
anything.
손님을 맞이할 뿐이야. 수준이 낮아 보이지만 어쩔 수 없지.
저놈들은 뒷골목의 양아치나 떠돌이일 거야. 쥐라고 불러. 조직이라고 부르기조차 민망한 어중이 떠중이들이지. 돈도 없고 힘도 없어. 당장 하루의 벌이만을 바라보는 패배자들이야. 이건 내 얼굴에 침 뱉기 같은데.
뒷골목. 알고 있어.
그래?
아는 사람 중에 뒷골목 출신이 있거든.
Damn, I can't remember who that was. I think in the second layer, one of those.
뒷골목 출신이라고 특별할 건 없지. 뒷골목은 도시의 혈관 같은 거니까. 오히려 뒷골목 출신이 아닌 사람을 찾기 힘들걸.
이곳이 도서관인가? 생각보다 번듯한 곳인데.
어쩌면 돈 될 만한 것들이 꽤 있을지 몰라.
환영합니다, 손님. 이곳은 도서관. 저는 도서관의 관장이자 사서 엔젤라입니다. 이곳에서는 당신이 원하는 걸 찾을 수 있지만 당신의 소중한 걸 내놓아야 할 수도 있답니다.
네가 이거 주인이야? 여기서 원하는 건 다 가져갈 수 있다는 거지.
정확히 말하자면 책을 얻을 수 있습니다. 물론 그럴 수 있다면 말이죠.
책이란 게 과연 돈이 될까?
Why do they keep saying book things?
정보의 가치가 높다면 물론 돈이 되겠죠?
Do they actually just like not know what a book is?
망치! 우리가 지금 똥오줌 가릴 때야? 당장 뭐라도 붙잡아야 한다고.
그럼 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Oh boy. Librarian info. Up here you will see some bare information about the librarians who will participate in the reception. Detailed info. Anyway, detailed. I was listening to the music there. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I've heard a lot of the boss and battle music from this game too, I think. So I've been spoiled on a bit of that. In this section you can view detailed information about the selected character. Normal slashing, weak piercing, fatal, bludgeoning, I'm guessing that's what those are. 30 HP, maybe 15 person / library logo. Underneath, you can check the list of combat pages, cards that the selected character will use in the reception. Light attack, light defense, charge and cover, focus strikes. Okay. Info on the guests that have accepted the invitation to the library is shown here. In this detailed information, you can check the cards. Dirty blow, bite off. Backstreet stash? Skitter away. Oops. Select this bar or press the relevant button to start the battle when you have finished reviewing all the available information. So if I fail, do they... Well, if I succeed, they get turned into a fucking book. If I fail, is that it for the day? Like rolling dice until the library closes and then closes, and then those guys get their books whatever they desire, and then they don't come back. Oh, it actually tells me what this means. HP, stagger resist, speed dice. Slash damage resistance, slash stagger damage resistance. Okay. Whoa. This is a thing. Since it's only numbers, I guess that means there's no... Okay, good. I was worried that would quit something else. Yeah, since it's just numbers, I'm guessing that means there's no special effects for these. Oh wow, it's like actually art of him. No, that's Mongchi. Not Pete. There's the offense and defense, I guess. Movement? So they have like different weaknesses and stuff. Gut harvesting. That's guy doesn't. Why does Mongchi have Pete cards? And Pete only has Mongchi cards, like they don't have their own stuff. Up to 3 libraries participate. Mouse. I won't worry about that. Okay, well. This text describes... I thought the song was going to be like some spoiler for later, but it's not. Or combat pages. This text describes the ability of the page usually activated upon use. In combat, 3 types of offensive dice exist, each corresponding to a different damage type. That is slash damage. When an offensive die with this icon is played, a slash type attack will be performed. Likewise, this is pierce, and then that's blunt. Oh wow, I was right about all of them. I'm so smart. The ability of an action die written on its right may activate when the die is played, based on its condition. Most abilities activate when the attack hits the target or the die wins a clash against an opposing. This is so much stuff, holy shit. During battle, using combat pages needs a resource called light. The amount of light a character currently has is indicated by the number of yellow icons above them. Okay, so that's light. Determining speed. When the scene begins, press the spacebar to roll the speed dice. Do all this to make my dream come true. Wait, no, don't go away. We've only got a few hours. Let's get this over with. Well, things are looking smooth so far. Interesting. I also, there's somebody making a TTRPG called Stars of the City, inspired by Library of Ruina's combat and the Project Universe and stuff. So I've watched a few videos on that, but I don't remember all too much about how it worked. These two are like really short, very plenty short up in the top left. I'm not reading all that. I'm gonna like get overwhelmed with information. So that's weak, it's glowing, and then fatal. What? Okay, flashing, and then normal. 1. Higher speed value offers the following advantages. If the enemy speed is lower than yours, you can redirect their attack to you. Characters with high speed values apply first. Please select speed dice on librarian. This is the librarian's hand of combat pages, aka cards. Please select one of them. It's 30 HP. This seems like a big fungus attack. Wait, how much light do I have? 3. Should I go fungus mode? I don't know. 3 to 6 piercing. Okay, you're hella weak to piercing. // and pierce. That'd be pretty good against you, I think. And I'll go fungus mode. I'm gonna try and get one of them out of the way as fast as possible. Now select the speed dice of an opposing character to target them with the attack. So, oh, you can see what they're gonna use. I don't know what that is. 1 to 2. I'm guessing that's the amount of piercing damage it'll do. There's so much shit on the screen already, oh my god. By pressing Q or clicking the icon, you can toggle quick mode. In quick mode, the action dice are rolled automatically during battle, allowing combat to play out smoothly. When quick mode is off, the player must manually roll the action dice in each engagement by clicking or pressing space. Each engagement. Okay. With this utility, you can automatically fill the librarian's speed dice with combat pages in their hand. What? Combat pages in their hands. Targets are randomly selected. This makes the battle pretty quicker at the cost of precision and strategy. So it's auto mode. Fill the speed dice with the combat pages in their hands. So I guess for each dice you have, you get to use a page. These are visual indicators showing who the librarians, I guess, are currently targeting for attack. Toggle them by pressing 1, 2, 3, enemies clashes librarians on the keyboard, or by clicking the icons. Enemies clashes? Library. Oh, I toggled them all on. Enemies clashes and library. Okay. By pressing the spacebar or clicking the icon after the speed dice have been rolled, you can begin the combat phase. When one of the two opposing characters has a dice to play, a one-sided attack occurs. This happens when a character targets an enemy that isn't targeting them back. When one of the two opposing characters has a dice to play, the character targets an enemy. So yeah, like Lenny in this case, because I'm not targeting her, she can do that to Roland. That isn't targeting her back. Only offensive dice are played in one-sided attacks. The defensive dice will be retained until scene ends or an enemy attempts a one-sided attack. I'm not gonna remember that. When both characters in engagement have dice to play, a clash occurs. This usually occurs when the speed dice of two characters target each other. Retained defensive dice or counter dice may be used in a clash. In a clash, the results of actions are determined by comparing their rolls. Offensive dice can deal damage equal to the roll by winning the clash. Comparing the rolls, offensive dice only deal damage equal to the roll by interactions between defensive dice. Follow the rules on the next page. Okay. Block dice. Winning clash versus offensive dice completely blocks damage. Deals stagger damage to the attacker by the difference in value. Losing versus offensive mitigates incoming damage by the roll value. Winning a clash versus versus defensive dice deals stagger damage equal to the roll damage. Roll value. So if they both defend, then whoever wins, like, completely wins it. Wait. Yeah. Kinda. Well, I don't... Whatever. Evade dice, when you win a clash against offensive dice, completely negates the damage. Evade die is retained. What the fuck? Okay, well, drawing a clash, you can draw. Versus offensive dice completely negates damage. Evade dice is lost. Winning a clash versus defensive die, character recovers stagger resist. Okay. Well, that was okay. Guess I was just a fool who dreamed too big. And some other stuff. Taking physical damage will decrease character's HP indicated by the red gauge. When the HP of a librarian or a guest is brought down to 0, they will die. Guests who meet their demise in the library will be resolved into books. The higher the guest's emotion level was, the more likely they are to yield books in greater quantity or quality upon death. Book of Rats. Even if a librarian dies during combat, they will rise again once the reception is over. I just think it'd be a lot faster and safer to find a new body. Didn't have much expectation for you anyway. Shouldn't get agitated no matter how tense the situation might be. Can't see what they're gonna play yet. Why do I have 4 light? Holy moly. So it's gonna slash and it'll definitely be a 1 if I'm understanding correctly, and then he'll evade, I think. See, that's a 2 or 3. Dude, that's like a guaranteed win versus her, right? Unless it draws, which is like a 50-ish% chance. What is this? Team emotion level. Lenny and Mongchi. Book of Rats 100%, 3.2 copies. I see. So evade versus offensive die. You evade completely, keep the evasion. Evade versus evasion? I don't think it said anything happened for that. Defense. So if the defense succeeds, they might get staggered a little, or take some stagger. I only have 1 die. So if I understand correctly, they'll clash. Roland will... Oh, he'll definitely win. And then... What if Mongchi goes first? What happens with the speed die tie? I guess maybe he'll go next, and then it'll be evasion versus defense. Where I think he might regain stagger or something. I can't remember. Can I select 2 things? No. Wait, yes? No. Yeah, only 1 die means 1 page. Okay. Dude, that goes so fast I didn't even see how much he won by. So, okay, that did stagger him. Character may inflict or receive two types of damage, physical damage and stagger damage. Attacks with stagger damage will reduce the target's stagger resist, yellow gauge, on hit. When stagger resist hits 0, the character falls into a staggered state. This is indicated by its broken speed dice. Staggered character will see fatal damage from all forms of attack, cannot act for the rest of the current and next scene, cannot restore light at the beginning of the next scene, cannot draw pages at the beginning of the next scene. The character restores 1 light after staggering an opponent. I didn't even kill her, she's just staggered? Wait, how did I... How did that stagger her? Wait, I don't... I can't remember. Anticipation reception process. Where's the stuff I just read? Oh, okay, there it is. So why did that stagger her? Oh wait, did it deal... Oh, okay, understand. Dealt like actual damage and stagger stuff both in one. Okay, I think. What's the emotion level? 1? How do I deselect this guy? Maybe the level will only go up once I kill somebody. Three versus 1? Goddamn, I really didn't want to be such an awkward end. Shouldn't get too edgy no matter how tense the situation might be. Looks like emotion is just the same. Oh, both teams have emotion. 4! Dude, she's stud as hell. Evade, defend, and then slash. Looks like everything does happen in an order. Okay. I didn't scrape at the bottom my whole life just for this. Curtain call and the reception of rats. Oh, so that's why it's not a mouse, it's a rat. I see. Spoils of 9 books of rats. You can check the books you have here obtained from the reception. If you have failed the reception, this part will show the books you have lost instead. You actually lose books? No. Well, actually, I guess that makes sense. You can check the battle symbols your Librarians have obtained from the reception here. Can't tell what that is. The Pied Piper HP. Determined challenger 2% chance to boost stagger damage of each type by +1. That seems really weak. Now it's time to conclude the reception. Book of Rats. We take a screenshot of the Book of Rats. Oh, they're fucking dead. Okay.
조직에 속하는 것이 그렇게도 중요한 일일까?
도시에서 살아가려면 어쩔 수 없어. 조직이든 어디든 간에 자신이 속할 집단을 구하지 않고서는.
Oh, that was fast. Floor of General Works open. You can now select the floor of General Works during reception. Why would I want to do that? In this section, you can burn the books that you have obtained. Why would I want to do that? Obtain the Book of... credenza. You can see what the books in your possession have to offer before burning them. These books are also used for inviting guests of subsequent episodes, so it is recommended to keep at least one copy in your possession. Oh, by burning books, does that mean like more like burning a CD? Like making a permanent thing of it? What happens if I click this? You can check the list of items that can be obtained from burning the book. You can press relevant button and begin burning your books. You can burn up to 20 books at a time. Can I actually see what this stuff will help? Right click just leaves, I guess. Okay. I guess I'm burning one book. Reset rewards. I'm not sure what these fraction looking numbers mean. Oh, so I got... Wait, no, I didn't mean to click yet. I guess I'll have to go back and read that. Book of Rats. Bite off in Lenny's page. That guy. There are two types of pages you may acquire in books: key pages and combat pages. Key pages constitute a librarian's physique. They serve as equipment. Combat pages are the cards and techniques used by librarians in battle. The rarity of pages ranges from paperback, hardcover, limited to object. Pages of higher grades are more powerful, although rare to acquire when burning books. Also, key pages have a set limit of how many can be owned at once, which depends on rarity. Did it say key and combat were the two types of pages? Keys here? I don't know if I'm remembering that. "42 HP, god damn! 22 stagger resist, 1 to 4 die." So I got all this, huh? On class win, inflict 2 bleed. Next scene. Oh, bleed. Bleed X. For the scene, take X damage and subtract 1/3 of the stag every time in offensive die rolls. 1/3. Rounds up. 1/3. So that's 2 evasion, 1 slash. That seems pretty good actually. That seems better than her version of Skitterway. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, they didn't have bleed skills. These are better than whatever they had. For the scene, take X damage and subtract 1/3 of the stack. I already read that. I don't know why I'm reading that again. That's big damage, like compared to the other stuff I got. 1 to 8. Inflict 1 bleed. This one was 2 bleed, right? 3 to 7 isn't. That's bonkers, dude. For only 2 light? What? 1 to 8. That's gambling. 3 to 7 is less gambling, and still it goes pretty high, and it has 2 bleed? What am I missing? Well, I guess this is only 1 light. And then that deals 2 hits, so it is more damage overall. Okay, yeah. I guess it's not that insane. Okay, so those fractions are the number of pages I have left to maybe obtain from burning it. repeat. I think that's... Wait, no, that's not new. That's the one I was freaking out over before. I want Mong Chi's page. Give me that. Kind of hurts my eyeballs. Okay, it gave me Mong Chi's page. Okay. Light off. That might be new. I think this is new too. Defend /3 to 4. Evade 1 to 7. That seems good, I think. I think I'll burn it later, I guess. Credenza, what's this? Never mind, I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn. Check the episodes of brief interactions between patron librarians. Rewatch the episodes of the stories of your patron librarians. In the credenza, you may read and review various story contents. Okay. Click on a group guest. Click the episode. You can rewatch the pre-upload pause. Select the page whose story you would like to read. Okay. So it counts as gear and like story. Read the story. Oh, I thought it would be like an actual visual novel-y thing. I guess not. I'll read those some other time. Please move over to this panel and select Librarian on the floor to move to the combat page list. Huh? You can see the currently equipped combat pages here. This is a list of combat pages owned by the player. Exceeded per floor limit. What are you talking about? Oh, because I already have 3 focus strikes? But it says infinity. That's something else. Or is the limit all 3? I don't know. And I have infinity of these total? That might be what it means. Light attack. I mean, if I'm only going to be rolling 1 die, there's no reason to go light. How do I... Oh, okay, I guess it's out. Alright. Do those 2 bleeds stack? They must, right? Take that. Focus strike. 3 to 5, and 1 to 3. 3 to 6, 3 to 5, 1 to 4. Charge and cover seems good. Skitter away. I guess I would need that if I need to regain stagger. Or I wouldn't need the card, but it would be helpful in that situation. I guess I'll replace this one since it's pretty similar. Save current setup? Oh, that's what it means. Nah, I'm fine. This little key page is currently owned by a player. So I can equip these to roll it? all the stats are the same. I'll stick with the weak piercing and fatal slash or bludgeoning. This panel shows the information of the selected key page. You can check the deck, aka combat bookshelf, passive abilities, and resistances. Okay. Panel shows the information of the key page currently equipped with the press the button to equip it. Why is the check mark like backwards? He looks silly. You can see the information of the newly equipped key page here. The deck of the combat pages is bounded to keep. What? Dude, what? Wait, no, don't tell me more stuff. You can check the battle symbols in the librarian's possession here. You can jump to the library and information tab to combat pages. You can jump the library and information tab to the key page. What? Okay. So, hold on. Where's Roland's page? Or how do I unequip it? Where? Oh, do I have to manually equip the battle symbols? I guess so. Is it linked to the Okay, it's not linked to the key page. That also looks silly. Take that off. And that's like cat whisker. Okay, you know, he can have the whiskers. He's a kawaii little guy. How do I close this? Like that, I guess. So now I gotta put these back. What is that? What's with that sound? It's like so big and ominous. I know I had one of these, one of that. Evade. I didn't see that before. I think 2 focus strikes. At least one of those. Headphones just told me that the battery is low. I had one of those. Guess I'll keep that. Defense and then offense might be good. That's not what I meant to do. Why is the right click like a back button? That's weird. Not enough combat pages. Oh, does that mean I'm just out of them? 3 focus strikes? No. What did I have before? Oh wait, I could just check. But I'm not gonna. Do I have the thing that deals like hella bleed? Yeah, good harvesting. I'll take something else that only takes 1 light. 1 to 4, you know, that's... I'll take that. Okay. That's weird. Why are pages linked to your key page? I don't know, maybe I'll find out the logic behind that at some point. Oh, it's red already. Look, something turns red too. Oh, you fight those guys again. Not red anymore. Can I put multiple rats? No. So would this just be like a random enemy? I don't know. There are no guests you can invite right now. fuck it, we ball, I guess.
오늘도 공쳤네. 이런 자질구레한 일이나 하려고 개고생하며 해결사가 된 건 아니라고.
이 바닥이 다 그렇잖아. 선택받은 몇 명만 위로 치고 올라갈 뿐이지.
그래도 작은 일부터 착실히 해나가면 빛이 보이지 않겠어요?
그런 낙관적인 성격은 참 부러워, 핀. 아무리 그래도 밤이 오기 전에 잃어버린 고양이를 찾아주세요 라는 건 아니지. 허접한 사무소는 쓰레기 같은 일만 들어온다니까.
그래 핀. 너도 이런 일이나 하려고 해결사가 되려 했던 건 아니잖아. 좀 더 큰 물에서 놀아야지.
열심히 하다 보면 언젠가 괜찮은 사무소로 이적하거나 협회 직속 해결사가 될 수 있겠죠. 어? 주머니에 이런 봉투가 들어있어요. 초대장이라고 적혀있네요?
냄새가 나는데.
이런 일은 그냥 넘어갈 수 없지. 게다가 적힌 말대로라면 저 책이란 것은 몇몇 협회에서 꽤 흥미를 가질 수도 있을 만한 물건으로 보여.
Wait, do they don't know what books are? Are there no books in this dystopia?
흥미로운 건 사실이지만 도서관이라는 곳에 뭐가 있을지 모르잖아요. 우선 사무소에 보고해서 정식적으로 일을 처리하도록 하죠.
누구 좋으라고 그런 쓰레기 사무소 패를 불려줘. 안 갈 거면 우리라도 간다.
해결사라는데 아는 사람들이야?
해결사라고 해서 서로 다 알겠거니 하는 건 말이야. 길 가던 사람 붙잡고 아무나 집어서 아는 사이냐고 물어보는 거랑 똑같아. 둘 다 같은 인간이니까 서로 알지? 라고 물어보는 거랑 다를 게 없다고.
He really is a yapper, huh?
해결사들의 종류와 수가 정말 많다는 거네.
그런 거지.
그런 거지. I don't know. Oh, I thought that was Bong Bong. You know, maybe it is Bong Bong. I don't know. 10 and 5. 10 and 5. Piercing is fatal. Do I gulp? I don't have shit really. Light defense, light attack. They both have the same stuff. What happened to Finn? Where's Finn? As the battle progresses, the emotional tension of the librarians and guests will be heightened. Positive emotion points. Blue, gained upon winning a clash or having advantages in battle, e.g. defending an enemy. Negative emotions gained upon losing a clash or suffering disadvantages. As the emotion levels of characters rises, the overall emotion of the teams they belong to will be heightened. When your team's emotion level goes up, you may choose an abnormality page again. Focus stronger than expected. Still, we can beat them, right? Grade 9 unit. Grade 9 Yoons Fixer. I guess that means they're grade 9 and they're also Yoons Fixers. Seems like I can actually dodge your attacks. Guys, I have like 4 times your HP. See, doing the funny evades. Ooh, maybe I could time it so I could use this last evade to evade that slash. Is that how that works? I don't know. Evade. They're both doing this shit. 2 to 3 defense, 3 to 4 to hit. This is more guaranteed of a hit, but I don't think I'm staggered if I miss on an invasion die, right? Okay, this is probably overkill, but I'll try it since it has the defense die there. We'll see if this actually works like how I'm thinking. Slash, slash, yep. And then defend. I'll use both right there. Huh? Wait, wasn't it evasion? You were gonna evade, attack, and then defend, but then you used two at once. I guess that must have been the evade and attack, and then you didn't have to defend. No emotion. Also no emotion. Bleh. They're going first, okay. I guess it doesn't matter since there's exactly two of us, right? I'll play it a little bit safe just to try something new here. Ooh. Wait, didn't you have two attack? Oh, no, I staggered them. That's why they didn't go. Okay. I think. Skitter away. They told me not to go. Maybe I should have listened. So it wasn't Finn who was coming, but the fixer friend. What? Yoon's office fixers. I thought they said a different office. Am I crazy? Those are not the same people I just fought. Look of a grade 9 fixer. Okay. No battle signals. Can I get from this? Yoon's office fixer, page 1. Dodge and strike, thrust, wallop. Okay, headphones, I'll get my batteries low. I don't care. Okay, that's gotta be like all this stuff in there, right? 0 dodge and strike. That seems pretty good for 0. On clash win, restore 1 light. Wow. Is that Finn? That's gotta be Finn, right? Gain 1 haste. Boost all speed dice values by X for the scene. 1 haste, so I guess that's the haste value. Yeah, I guess that has to be what it means. Oh wow, I didn't get everything. What? Wait. Huh? Dude, I got like 50 fucking things. Why is it still like 1 out of 2, 2, 2? What does that mean? I don't know. So I don't want to. I guess this is another cutscene. Maybe. That invites a new person though. Eater. Keter. I see. Well, I guess that's enough for now. Level 1 out of 5. Cool. I'm interested in seeing how I learn it over time, because this is pretty complex. Surely they could have dumbed it down even more at the beginning. I don't know, Project Moon doesn't seem to be known for the tutorials, I guess. But whatever. I mean, he's fun so far.